This is Adam Gillette with Accuracy in Media, and I want to give you an update on the proposed media bailout. For those who haven't heard of this, large media companies are intimidating and bullying Congress into signing off on a dedicated bailout for the mainstream media. It's unbelievable. Never mind the fact that ratings are up, viewership is up, clicks are up. Media entities are bullying Congress into bailing them out with your tax dollars. Initially, the plan was for a dedicated bailout, much like the airline industry was going to get. But now that that's failed thanks to your pressure, their backup plan is to get Congress to change the Payroll Protection Program rules so that large media companies will not be exempt based on their size. Smaller newspapers, independent newspapers like the Seattle Times, the Tampa Bay Times, they already got $8.5 million and $7.5 million from your pockets, respectively. But what they're pushing for now is for large media entities like McClatchy, which owns dozens of daily newspapers all around the country. They would never have been eligible for Payroll Protection Program, but they're lobbying Congress now to change the rules and make them eligible. Here's a fact though, McClatchy filed for bankruptcy before the pandemic. So they're using the pandemic as an excuse to force you to fund their failing newspapers that failed before we even knew what COVID-19 was. Now, we've been asking you to sign our petition, the whitehouse.gov petition on AIM.org. Over 50,000 people have signed it now, which is incredible. In addition, use the link below and you can send a message directly to Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell and let him know what you think of the bailout. Currently, bipartisan majorities in the House and Senate have signed on to exempting the rules and making large media conglomerates eligible for Payroll Protection Program bailout.